It's time for the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com.
And good afternoon and welcome to Monroe City High School, or just outside Monroe City High School, getting ready for district opening round action here on the peoplestribune.com this afternoon as the number 5 seed Louisiana Bulldogs open up district play against the number 4 seed Clark County Indians. Boy, it seemed like we just did a Louisiana-Clark County game in the last couple of days. But here we are again. This one is softball in its districts, and we're about 15 minutes away from the first pitch here from the Class 2 District 7 tournament at Monroe City. We've got other action going on tonight. The games at Ellsbury, which we weren't going to broadcast any of those, but it will affect our future broadcast schedule. The games at Ellsbury canceled tonight, so now Bowling Green's opening round game, barring any more cancellations tomorrow, will be played on Friday at its regularly scheduled time. I believe it was 4:30 first pitch, 4:15 pregame. So now instead of Bowling Green playing in a championship game on Friday, it'll be a semifinal game in their first round of the Class 2 District 6 tournament. We're here at Class 2 District 7. Chuck and April are down at New Haven High School getting ready for opening round action from the Class 1 District 7 tournament as number 3 seed Silex taking on number 6 seed Wellsville. Here, the rain is supposed to hold off until about 8 o'clock tonight, so they should get both of these opening round games in. New Haven looked a little more dicey, but they are set for action for that first game between Silex and Wellsville. Clopton and Van Parr drew the opening round byes there and will play tomorrow, barring any more cancellations. We'll take a break here on the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame. Have more from Monroe City as we get ready for the Bulldogs and the Clark County Indians on the peoplestribune.com. Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com. And welcome back to Monroe City in the Class 2 District 7 tournament on TribCast. Our only area team in this tournament this year is Louisiana. They're in action here in just about 10 minutes as they take on Clark County in a 5-4 matchup. The second game this afternoon we won't have for you, but features the number 3 seed and host of this tournament, Monroe City, taking on number 6 seed Mark Twain. Palmyra and Highland drew the opening round byes. Palmyra the 1 seed, Highland the 2 seed. And they'll play tomorrow. Palmyra will play the winner of this game. Highland, the winner of the Monroe City Mark Twain game. Again, barring any future cancellations, as we went the whole softball season basically without any rain. And now, as districts are here, the skies
decide to bless us with the gift of rain here. We need it. It could have waited till the weekend. That's all I'm saying. Timing is everything. It's like location, 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 timing. It's all equal. We'll take another quick break, talk about the starting lineups for this ball game. You see Louisiana warming up on the field. Clark County has already taken their pregame warm-ups, and we're about 8 minutes away from first pitch here from Monroe City and the Class 2 District 7 tournament on TribCast.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a touch-tone energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Welcome back to Monroe City and the Class 2 District 7 softball tournament here on TribCast. Opening round action this afternoon is the number 5 seed Louisiana Bulldogs take on the number 4 seed Clark County Indians. And it's time for today's Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. Check out all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at pikecountyhealth.org. The Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. First for the number 5 seed Louisiana Bulldogs. They're coached by Bill Camps, assisted by Teresa Long. Mr. Camps will be in the third base coach's box this afternoon, and Teresa will be in the first base box. They'll lead it off with the third baseman, number 13, Rayleigh Burse. Second baseman bats second, number 11, Autumn Castilla. Pitcher in the 3 spot, number 16, Maria Gutierrez. Shortstop bats fourth, number 6, Kayla Lindsay. Batting in the 5 spot is the catcher, number 44, Stephanie Mills. The 6th spot belongs to the right fielder, number 3, Morgan Street. 7 hole belongs to the left fielder, number 1, Faith Rule this afternoon. Number 8 spot goes to number 22, the first baseman, Gretchen Camps. And batting 9th is the designated player, number 5, Brianna St. Clair. Flexing in center field will be number 12, Janelle Lindsay. So again, the batting order is Burse, Castilla, Gutierrez, Lindsay, Mills, Street, Rule, and Camps. Then St. Clair in the 9 spot, and Lindsay flexing in center field. For the Clark County Indians, they're the 4 seed, coached by Macy Bross. She'll be in the third base box. The assistant will be Kim Myers in the first base box. They'll lead it off with the center fielder, number 22, Maggie Schutte. Shortstop bats second, number 1, Drenda Hess. Catcher in the 3 spot, number 5, Aubrey Bolware. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 10, Abby Ellison. In the 5 spot, the second baseman, number 14, Brianna Lee. Batting 6th, the third baseman, number 24, Nicole Plengy. Batting 7th is the designated player, number 12, Isabel Ackley. Left fielder bats 8th, number 17, Abby Brown. And the right fielder bats 9th, number 16, Caitlin Kirchner. Flexing in the circle this afternoon will be number 11, Rachel Bushling. Clark County 11-12 on the season. Louisiana 6-15, and those are your Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. Check out all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at pikecountyhealth.org. The Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. Lineup cards being exchanged at home plate with the umpires. It'll be a 2-man crew. The championship round, they'll add a third person to the officiating crew. But today, just a home plate and field umpire as we get ready for this opening round game from the Class 2 District 7 tournament, and we'll continue with the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame after this.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school sports action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a touch-tone energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Welcome back to Monroe City, the Class 2 District 7 tournament on TribCast. Long conversation going over the ground rules here at Monroe City, and after they complete that, the Clark County Indians will take the field. Louisiana will come to bat, and we'll be ready for softball here from the district tournament. Opening round, postseason's already here, and that's just crazy to me. This season has flown by because, well, we haven't had a whole lot of rainouts or anything, and that continues today as these two teams are ready for action here in the opening round of districts under overcast skies. It's the number 5 seed Louisiana, the number 4 seed Clark County, and it's the district tournament coming up next on the peoplestribune.com. This is TribCast, coverage of high school softball. Action from the diamond on the peoplestribune.com is brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon, Cole Chiropractic Center, by State Farm Insurance Agent Paul Schucard in Bowling Green, Sidney Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, by County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, Community State Bank, Family Health Pharmacies, Family Drug in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center in Bowling Green, by Young Enterprises Incorporated, Abel's Quick Shops, Pike County Memorial Hospital, Lynn's Heritage House, by Orp Construction, and by Bowling Green Tractor. Now, coverage of high school softball from the People's Tribune newspaper. This is TribCast. Well, they're doing full introductions here before the game of both starting lineups, and then they'll have the national anthem before Clark County takes the field. So we're running a little early out of our pregame, but we'll come back and set the defense for Clark County and have our first pitch in just a couple minutes here on the peoplestribune.com.
Dude, you look different.
Well, my body is glowing gold.
No, it's not that. Did you get a new shirt?
No, I joined the Fuel Rewards program at Shell and got instant gold status. I save 5 cents a gallon on every fill every day.
No, did you lose weight?
Get rewarded with instant gold status at Shell. Join the Fuel Rewards program now at fuelrewards.com/gold. Restrictions apply. Active gold status required. Introductory offer valid for 6 months after activation. Limit 20 gallons at participating Shell stations. See fuelrewards.com/gold for full details.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. But with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Louisiana, Bowling Green, and Clapham schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident-to-staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your Exmark professional turf care equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Let's set the defense for Clark County. Across the outfield, it's Abby Brown in left, Maggie Schutte in center, and Caitlin Kirchner is in right. Around the infield, Nicole Plungy is at third base, Trenda Hess at short, Brianna Lee at second base, and Abby Ellison over at first. Aubrey Boulware behind the plate, and Rachel Bushling has completed her warm-up tosses and in the circle for the Indians. Today's first pitch is brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. Lacrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. Rayleigh Burse, ready? And she's bunting, and it's foul right in front of the plate. And the count 0-1 on Rayleigh Burse. Trying to catch the defense off guard there to start the ball game. 0-1 to Burse. The leadoff hitter grounds it back to the pitcher. Throw over in plenty of time. 1-3 on the putout. And there's one away here in the top of the first inning. That'll bring in Autumn Castagna, batting from the left-hand side. Waves that bat and takes a strike on the first pitch. A little different angle here for the opening round of districts. That's a ball high. Evens the count at a ball and a strike to Castagna with the power hitter Gutierrez on deck. 1-1 is hit in the air, down the line, and that will drop. It is a fair ball. Rounding first and going into second is Castagna. She'll stop there and is in scoring position here with one out. It's a one-out double for Autumn as she went the other way with it, took the outside pitch right down the line. Bounce fair, went into foul territory. And it's a double for Castagna, and that'll bring in Gutierrez. It was a long run for Brown out there in left. Pitch high and away for ball one. Maria, the top threat in this Bulldog order. Holds the bat high and takes a ball high. 2-0. Kayla Lindsay on deck. And the 2-0 pitch is taken for a strike. She was taking all the way. Now we're into this count at 2-1. That's low, 3-1. Gutierrez in a hitter's count here at 3-1. Bushling. There's a strike called. That was the pitch to hit there. Waist-high fastball on the outer half. The payoff pitch is grounded back to the pitcher. The play is to first, and Gutierrez is gone there. 1-3 on the putout, second ground out to the pitcher. The runner advances to third, now with 2 outs. That'll bring in Lindsay in an RBI situation here. It's going to take a 2-out hit or pass ball. Pitch is high for ball 1. Bushling changes speeds well. This one fisted to the second baseman, and catching it in the air is Brianna Lee for the 3rd out. So Louisiana gets a runner in scoring position on a 2-out or a 1-out double, but the next 2 can't reach, and we go to the bottom half of the 1st inning, still scoreless on the peoplestribune.com.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices, and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Equal housing lender.
Set the defense for the Bulldogs before the bottom of the 1st inning. Faith Rule is in left. Janelle Lindsay in center. Morgan Street is in right. Rayleigh Burst, the 3rd baseman. Kayla Lindsay, the shortstop. Autumn Castilla at 2nd. And Gretchen Camps over at 1st. Stephanie Mills behind the plate. And Maria Gutierrez just finished her warm-ups and is ready for her La Crosse Lumber Company first pitch. La Crosse Lumber Company has everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. La Crosse Lumber Company getting the job done. And Maggie Schutte will lead it off. The center fielder batting from the left-hand side. Wears number 22, my favorite number, and misses on the bunt. Pulled it back for ball 1. Want to know? And this one is chopped to the shortstop. Lindsay up with it. Throw high over Caps. And it is an error on the Bulldog shortstop. 86 puts the leadoff runner aboard. Gretchen's tall, but not that tall. Ball gets away, and the runner's going to go to second. Wild pitch. Puts the runner in scoring position with no one out. That's a ball. 1-1 as she offered at that first one, even though it was a wild pitch. Ball low. 2-1 to Drenda Hess. She wears number 1 and is the shortstop for the Clark County Indians, and now the ball gets away again, and the runner's going to advance to third. It's a pass ball. And the count goes to 3-1. Swing and a miss. And the count goes full to Hess. Gutierrez is a battler. She's been in some tight games this year. Payoff is hitting the air. Right fielder has a drop, and Clark County going to take a 1-0 lead as crossing the plate is Schutte to make it 1-0. RBI hit for Hess. And Clark County ahead here in the first. There's a strike called on the first pitch to Aubrey Boulware. She's the catcher. Where's number 5? Ball low, and the throw hits the runner in the back. She's safe at second. It's a stolen base for Hess. And she stretches it out. She'll be all right. The pitch was a ball. Evens the count at 1-1. So another runner in scoring position with nobody out. Louisiana had the one-out double in the top half of the inning. Couldn't bring her home. She was stranded at third base. Gutierrez back on the stripe. And the pitch misses for ball 2. 2-1 to Boulware with Ellison waiting on deck. This one popped up mile high near the Clark County dugout, and it's caught by the third baseman, Burse, up against the fence. Nice play by Rayleigh Burse. And there's one away. Foul 5 on the put out. And that brings in Ellison from the left-hand side. Abby is the first baseman and takes one up high for ball 1. Lee on deck. And Gutierrez 1-0 pitch. Gets away, delayed steal. She couldn't pick it up. And into third is Haas. 2-0 the count. This one hit in the air toward the gap, and it will get down between the center and left fielders. It'll be an RBI hit. Into second she goes, so it's a double, and it's 2-0 Clark County. That'll draw a visit from Coach Capps here in the bottom of the first inning, as he doesn't want this game getting out of hand. Already trailing by 2, just one out here in the bottom of the first. We'll take a quick break, come back with more from the Class 2 District 7 tournament after this.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
On the first pitch, Lee grounds it to third. Now the ball gets away. They're going to hold that runner. Good job backing up by Faith Rule. So the out is made, 5-3 on the putout. Lindsay was covering third for the return throw. It was past her. And again, a good job by Faith Rule. So there are 2 outs. And Rayleigh Burse has been busy here in the bottom of the first inning. And there's a strike called on the first pitch to Nicole Plengy. Popped up, foul territory, and it will reach the seats beyond the scoreboard. On the left field side, count goes to 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner at third base. 2-0 Clark County here in the bottom of the first inning, and there is ball 1. That one gets away from Mills. Runner can't advance. And the count goes to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner at third base. On deck hitter is Ackley. The next is hit shallow in the left. It'll score the run, dropping in front of Rule. They'll hold her to a single, but it's 3-0 on an RBI hit by Nicole. 3-0 Clark County. And the Indians have now sent 7 to the plate. Ackley, the designated player, Abby Brown on deck. The next to Isabel is low for ball 2. 2-0. That one fouled back. She was right on it. Count goes to 2 balls and a strike because she was letting it rip at a 2-0 count. Dugouts are really close to home plate here. That one misses. 3-1. Looks like Ackley has some power here in the number 7 spot. 3-1 pitch, up the middle, another base hit. One hop, and it gets past the center fielder, Lindsay, and will allow the runner to go to third and the other runner into second. She falls, and lucky for her, is able to crawl back to the base as the ball rolled away from Rayleigh Burse. So a single. And the air allows the runners to advance to second and third, and there's a strike on the first pitch to Brown. Abby Brown hits it in the air. Third baseman wants it. Rayleigh Burse makes the catch. She records all 3 outs in the inning. Pardon me. Got ahead of myself on the scoreboard. That's the 3rd out, and we head to the top of the 2nd inning. It is 3-0 Clark County here on the peoplestribune.com.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Indians with 3 in the bottom of the first lead at 3-0, and a ball on the first pitch to Stephanie Mills run away in inning number 2. Mills, the catcher, bats on the right-hand side. This one grounded to the first baseman. Up with it is Ellison. She runs to the bag for the first out. 1 up, 1 down for Louisiana here in the top of the 2nd, and that'll bring in Morgan Street. 3 unassisted on the putout, and the right fielder digs in for the Bulldogs. First pitch for Bushling is off speed and went way too high. Couldn't find the release on that one. Street ready for the next, and there's a strike called. Evens things up, 1 ball, 1 strike with Faith Rule on deck. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 1-2 on Morgan Street. The next, off speed, swung on and missed. First strikeout recorded. And the second out here in the top of the 2nd inning. That'll bring in Faith Rule. And the first pitch from Bushling to her is high for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Popped up. She was reaching for it. Pitcher wants it, and Bushling makes the catch. And Louisiana goes down in order here in the top of the 2nd inning. We head to the bottom half. Clark County coming back up, leading Louisiana 3-0 here in the opening round of the Class 2 District 7 tournament on TribCast.
Pike County Home Health can provide skilled home health services for homebound patients of Pike County. I'm Peggy Summers. Our agency offers a team approach with a registered nurse coordinating needed services. Home health services include skilled nursing, home health aid, social services, physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and a certified diabetic program. We do dressing changes, IV therapy, monitor medications, do diabetic foot care, and many other services.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
If you buy power from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you help power your community. How? Quiver River belongs to the people it serves. With people like you in charge, you know decisions about your power are made with you in mind, your community too. What kind of decisions? Sending you a check when there's money left after expenses, holding down rates, helping you save, serving your community. Good for you, power for your community. Quiver River Electric, owned by those we serve.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school sports action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
Couple of changes to start the bottom of the second inning as Carly Mashmeyer takes over in left, and taking over in right for Louisiana is Brianna St. Clair. So St. Clair no longer flexing. She's also batting. And Mashmeyer out there at left for Rule. And there's a swing and a miss. And it's 1-2 on Caitlin Kirchner to lead off the bottom of the second inning. That one just misses 2-2. This one under the glove of the pitcher and under the glove of the second baseman into center field. And it's a leadoff hit for the number 9 hitter in the order, Caitlin Kirchner. This one chopped at the plate, a foul ball. And the count 0-1 to Schutte, batting for the second time. She reached on an air to start the game for Clark County, came around to score. So she's 0 for 1 today, and this one ripped foul past first base. And the count goes to 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air. Moving on it, and this one will get down between the right fielder and center fielder. And she's going to try and score from first on the play, and will. No throw home. And it's 4-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. RBI hit. Scores Kirchner. It's an RBI double. And that brings in Drenda Hess. And the pitch misses for ball one. Mowing away. Hess had an RBI single. Her first time up, came around to score. That hit her. Hit by pitch. And the first three have reached. Runners at first and second with nobody out. First two reached in the 3-run first. End of the first at New Haven. Silex leads Wellsville 10-0. The 2-0 is fouled out of play behind home plate. Make it a 2-ball, 1-strike count to Boulware, who fouled out to the third baseman her first time up. 0 for 1 today. That one misses. 3-1. So a 10 spot for Silex, and the 3 seed leading the 6 seed Wellsville Tigers. This one popped up mile high. Again, who wants it? The second baseman makes a catch on him. Castilla right next to Caps at first, and that's the first out. And Boulware is 0 for 2. That brings in Ellison. She had an RBI double her first time up and takes a strike to start this at bat. Misses low, 1-1. Ellison batting from the left-hand side. Takes a ball, 2-1. This one ripped past the shortstop and into left field. Mashmeyer over to cut it off, but another run will score into third ahead of the tag. Is the runner there, and going to second on the throw is Ellison, so she has an RBI double and an RBI single. And it's now 5-0. And now we're going to get a change in the circle for Louisiana. We'll take a break, update you on all the changes. One out here in the bottom of the second inning. It's 5-0. Clark County leads Louisiana on TribCast.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Faith Rule is the new pitcher for Louisiana. Didn't look like Maria enjoyed getting pulled. She went out to center field. Janelle Lindsay out of the ball game. So Rule, who started in left, took the start of this inning off now in the circle. So a whole new outfield from what we started the game with an inning ago. And the first batter that Rule will face is Lee, Brianna Lee. And she takes a ball low. 3 in the first, already 2 here in the second, and it's 5-0 Clark County. Lee grounded to the third baseman her first time up, 0 for 1. This one popped out of play, hit the light standard, which again is close. And the count goes to 1-1. Thought that was going to land on the baseball field behind us, hit that light with a thud. Came right back down. This one grounded back to the pitcher. Rule up with it, throw over to Caps. In time, run's going to score. Both runners advanced as soon as Rule threw that ball. And in to score was the courtesy runner for Boulware. And there's 2 away. 6-0. Runner at third base. There's a strike called on the first pitch to Plengy. RBI single her first time up. She was stranded at third. The next from Rule. Swung on and missed. And the count goes to 0-2. Plengy, the third baseman, wears number 24. Rule winds and fires. This one fouled out of play. Goes over the scoreboard, and we'll do it again. Count still at 0-2 with Ackley on deck. And the ball comes back in. That's what causes that little delay, and we're ready again for another 0-2 pitch. Here it comes from Rule. Taken up high. Ball and 2 strikes to Plengy. Ackley, Brown, and Kirchner. The next 3 if the inning keeps rolling. The 1-2 from Rule. Fouled out of play again. Players straight away, infield and outfield. And kind of guard the lines a little bit. 1-2 is popped up, and that will land behind us. She's fouled off 3 out of play since the count reached 2 strikes. Now a 1-2 count to Plengy. Cole looking for her second RBI today. Won't get it on this one as it flies right past the scoreboard. This is now a 7-pitch at bat at 1-2. Rule ready for another 1-2 pitch. She winds and fires. Just got a piece of that one. Lands just to the passenger side of the Trib van. Still 1-2. Here's the next. This one popped up. Foul territory and will reach the seats. Caps gave it a look. Now this is a 9-pitch at bat, pitch number 10. Upcoming. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner at third. 3 runs in for Clark County in the inning. Popped out of play. Behind home plate. Good battle. Batter Plengy said, "I'm sorry" to the home plate umpire for wasting all the balls. It's not a waste if you're still standing there. This one ripped right to Rayleigh Burst. Nice play by Rayleigh to end the inning. She's been busy over there. We played 2 full. 6-0 Clark County, Louisiana coming up here in the third. This is the opening round of the Class 2 District 7 tournament on TribCast.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
Mary, you're glowing gold. I know. I joined the Fuel Rewards program and got rewarded with instant gold status at Shell.
And I save 5 cents a gallon on every fill every day.
5 cents a gallon? Wow.
And gold is all the rage this season.
Oh, yeah.
Get rewarded with instant gold status at Shell. Join the Fuel Rewards program now at fuelrewards.com/gold. Restrictions apply. Active gold status required. Introductory offer valid for 6 months after activation. Limit 20 gallons at participating Shell stations. See fuelrewards.com/gold for full details.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road. Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your New Holland agricultural equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Now there will be more changes as Coach Camp stopped with his lineup card at home plate. They won't be right now as the scheduled hitter is up there. Gretchen Capps, the first baseman and number 8 hitter. There's a strike on the first pitch to Gretchen. One hit today, a double by Castilla with one out in the first inning. She was stranded at third. The 0-1. High for ball one. St. Clair is in the on-deck circle. And a 1-1 pitch on its way to Gretchen Capps. Outside 2-1. Two balls, one strike. Off speed is tipped at the plate. 2-2. That 2-2 pitch is grounded to the shortstop. Up with it and over is Hess to Ellison for the first out. 6-3 on the putout, and the leadoff batter is retired for the Bulldogs. That'll bring in Brianna St. Clair. Now the right fielder for Louisiana, started as the designated player. And the pitch from Bushling is a strike called. This one popped up and will reach over the fence to some ooze beyond the Louisiana dugout. That's where the Bulldog fans are. The count goes to 0-2. The count. Off speed taken for a ball. 1-2 with Rayleigh Burse waiting on deck. The next to St. Clair is fouled right at Coach Capps in the third base box. And we'll do it again. Overcast, but pretty nice here at Monroe City. There's strike 3 called. Second strikeout recorded by Bushling, and the second out here in the top of the third inning for Louisiana. That'll bring in Burse as we go back to the top of the order for the first time. Rayleigh 0 for 1 today with a ground out to the pitcher. Looking to refine that power bat, but she grounds it back to the pitcher again. Throw over to first, and 1-2-3 go the Bulldogs for the second consecutive inning. That's 8 in a row retired by Bushling, and we head to the bottom half of the third. Louisiana trails Clark County 6-0 on TribCast.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. With an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at PCMH, and I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, we strive to prevent, diagnose, and treat a wide variety of injuries, ranging from sprains and fractures to heat stroke and concussions. In addition to sports coverage, we offer impact testing for head injuries as well as athletic enhancement for those athletes looking to get a step ahead of the competition. Rest assured, we're at work while your athletes are at play.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident to staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Bottom of the third inning now for Clark County, and it'll be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters, Ackley, Brown, and Kirchner. Isabel, 1 for 1 today, singled, will stranded at second. Takes a ball to start this at bat. One hit by pitch, but neither team has surrendered a walk in this ball game. This one hit in the air. Right center field, over and making the catch is Brianna St. Clair for the first out. So the leadoff batter retired for the first time today. And that'll bring in Abby Brown. Brown today, 0 for 1 with the line out to third base. Takes a strike. As Rule gets ahead in the count, 0-1. The next. Swung on and missed, 0-2 with Kirchner on deck. No balls, 2 strikes to Brown. Takes a ball high and in. Count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch popped up. Center field, moving over is Gutierrez, and she can't make the catch up against the wall, and she's hurt. She ran face first into the fence out there, and they'll have to check on Maria Gutierrez out there in center. It'll go as a double. I thought that ball was going to be in short center. It just kept carrying. And now the junior pitcher and center fielder being checked on by Coach Capps. We'll take a quick break as they attend to the injured Bulldog. Runner at second, 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. 6-0 Clark County on TribCast.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
Gutierrez okay and will stay in the game in center field. There is 1 out and a runner at second base for Clark County. And Kirchner, the batter, she singled and scored back in the second inning. She led off the second with the single. Number 9 hitter in this Indian order. And she's swinging to start this at bat. Fouls it back, 0-1. So now every Clark County batter has been to the plate twice. Louisiana has only made it around +1 in their lineup. This one hit to center, and it'll get down for a hit. Bounces once in front of Gutierrez. Throw comes home, cut off by the pitcher, Rule, as the runner was stopping at second base anyway, or third base. So it's a single, and there's runners on the corners with 1 out for the top of the order, and Schutte will be the hitter. Reached on an air, scored a run. Drove in a run with the double, came around to score again. 1 out, runners at first and third. She's bunting. Gets that runner into scoring position? No, they're going to score a run. Down to second, and the sacrifice is good. 1-3 on the putout. That's the second out, and it's 7-0 Clark County. That'll bring in Drenda Hess. So runner at second, that's Kirchner. And a ball high. on the first pitch to Hess. She singled and was hit by a pitch. RBI and a run scored today. She's also stolen a base. Clark County has scored in every inning. Ball high, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch from Rule. Misses again, 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. Get over fastball does, and it's 3-1. Two outs. Runner at second base. And that's a walk. First issued by either team. And there's runners at first and second with 2 down. The Indians have only scored 1 run with 2 outs over the first 2 innings. This one chopped, and it'll be foul and handled by Burse. Reynolds will return to first and second, and the count goes to 0-1 on Boulware. She's 0 for 2 today. Fouled out to the third baseman and popped out to the second baseman standing right next to first. Behind the count, 0-1. Fouled it back again. That hit the gate back there with a thud. 0-2. Ellison on deck if the inning continues. Rule trying to stop this rally here. Heading the count 0-2. She delivers. Popped up. Rayleigh Burse wants it. And in foul territory behind the umpire, and catcher makes the catch. And the side is retired. We head to the fourth. Louisiana now trails 7-0 here in the opener of the Class 2 District 7 tournament on TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Head to the fourth inning for Louisiana. It'll be Castilla, Gutierrez, and Lindsay. And the throw goes down nonchalantly from the catcher, Boulware. And we're ready to start the fourth. Castilla, the only hit for Louisiana today, a one-out double back in the first inning. She's 1 for 1. And the field umpire was having himself a conversation down the line. Now he's in position, and the first pitch to Autumn is taken for a high strike. On the count to Autumn. This one grounded up the middle, a second base hit for Castilla. So she's got a single and a double, 2 for 2 today. And that'll bring in Gutierrez with a chance to get Louisiana on the board with the speedy Castilla at first. First pitch to Maria is back to the screen, and the runner will advance. Wild pitch. And the count 1-0 on Maria. She worked it to a full count her first time up before grounding back to the pitcher. She's 0 for 1 today. Fouled off the catcher's mask. 1-1. Nice and cool here in Monroe City. The Panthers will play next as the 3 seed. Out in front of that one was Gutierrez, and coming in on it is Abby Brown. She makes the catch for the first out. Runner still at second now with 1 out. Gutierrez 0 for 2, and that'll bring in Kayla Lindsay. Lindsay popped out to the second baseman to end the first inning, with Castilla standing at third. First pitch to her this time is bunted, and it's foul for strike 1. Bulldogs trying to get on the board. Second runner they've had in scoring position today. Lindsay pulls back the bunt. Runner stays at second as Boulware got down to block that. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lindsay. The next from Bushling. Called the ball. 2-1. That one just misses a little bit high. 3-1 to Lindsay with Mills waiting on deck. Castilla at second. This one off the end of the bat. Short hops the shortstop, but she makes the play over to first for the second out. Nice play by Drenda Hess to stay with that ball. The runner stays at second base. 6-3 on the putout. And with 2 outs, the catcher Mills strides to the plate for the Bulldogs. In at the corners here with 2 outs and a runner at second, and a strike called in her half to Mills. No balls, 1 strike, and the next is low. And the runner will advance, as Boulware wasn't really interested in getting that ball down there. 1-1. Pass ball. That one misses. 2-1. To Mills with Morgan Street waiting on deck. Two outs, and the 2-1 delivery is hitting the air. Foul territory out of our camera range and reaches the grass. Push the count to 2-2. Castilla at third for the second time. Single this time. Wild pitch. Advance to second. Pass ball. Advance to third. She's there with 2 outs. Bushling trying to pitch out of it again. The 2-2 pitch. Low. Snap throw into third and back in safely is Castilla. 3-2 count. Bushling. Payoff pitch to Stephanie Mills on its way. And she walked her. The runner goes, and she's going to steal home. Mills not watching. Louisiana's on the board. A steal of home by Castilla. Walk is the first issued by Bushling. And if I were head coach Macy Bross, I'd be having a talk with Aubrey Boulware. She's being very nonchalant behind the plate. And we're going to have a pinch hitter here, as Olivia Capstick, the senior, will bat. A moment ago, Capstick was sitting in a trash can just to my right. She'll bat here with a runner at first and 2 outs. Mills replaced by a courtesy runner. Kendall Crowder, a junior. And a strike on the first pitch to Capstick. The 0-1 fouled back and it's quickly 0-2. Good cut, though, by Capstick. In a 7-1 ball game. Mark Twain's here. That's a ball, 1-2. They'll play Monroe City next, and there's Monroe City warming up behind us. The next, up high, 2-2. Had a 0-2, now it's 2-2. The pinch hitter, Olivia Capstick. The next, off speed, swung on and missed, and Capstick is retired. And so are the Bulldogs here in the top of the fourth. We head to the bottom half now, 7-1. Clark County leads our Bulldogs on TribCast.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
More changes for Louisiana as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Capstick stays in the game and will play short. Castagna moves, plays second. Castagna moves from second to center. And Gutierrez is now out of the ball game. Starting pitcher moved to center. Had a collision with the fence out there. Now she's got some ice on her right shoulder, sitting in the Bulldog dugout. A little mist starting to fall here at Monroe City. The leadoff batter will be Ellison. Abby Ellison, Brianna Lee, then Nicole Plengy. If anyone gets on, Isabel Ackley. And the pitch is a ball on the first to Ellison. 3 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third for Clark County. 1 in the fourth for Louisiana. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. Swung at ball 2. So she even sings up at 1-1. And the pitch from Rule is up high and back to the screen. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. To Ellison. Fouled back. Goes to 2-2. Rule has been effective since coming into this ball game with 1 out in the second inning. Giving up just the 1 run. Her pitch misses and the count goes full. Has walked only 1 and allowed 2 hits. Payoff pitch to Ellison. misses, and it's a leadoff walk. Close call for a 3-2 pitch to go the batter's way. So the leadoff batter is on, and that'll bring in Lee. Brianna 0 for 2 today with a pair of groundouts, one to the third baseman, one to the pitcher. This one hit in the air on the infield, and making the catch is Rule near the foul line for the first out. So Lee is 0 for 3. And there's one down for Clark County here in the bottom of the fourth inning. That'll bring in Plengy, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Off the facade of the Bulldog dugout, 0-1 to Nicole. And the longest bat of the game, after the count went to 2 strikes, she fouled off 7 before being retired. This one grounded to the pitcher, backhanded nicely, turnaround throw, and into center field it goes. Everybody's safe. Tough play. There's runners at first and second, with Ackley coming to the plate. She's just 1 for 2 today. Singled, went to second on an error. Was stranded there in the first inning. This one's hit in the air. Moving back on it, and it's down in the corner for Ackley. One run going to score. She's heading around second to third. Another run going to score. And now it's 9-0 on an RBI, 2 RBI triple by Isabel Ackley. So she has driven in 2 today. It's 9-1 with Brown coming to the plate. There's a strike on the first pitch to Abby. She popped out to the third baseman and doubled, scoring a run. The only run that came across in the third inning. This one a hit in the air. It'll drop in front of Mashmeyer and left. And another run comes in. It's 10-1, Clark County. Ackley comes in to score. That'll bring in Kirchner, who's 2 for 2 from that number 9 spot. 2 for 2 with a run scored. First to her is hit in the air and over. Lindsay at short and into short center field. Runner will only advance 1 base as she had to make sure that it wasn't caught. So there's runners at first and second. And time called by Coach Capps. And I think we're going to have a third pitcher. Rule is going to be replaced by number 33 for the Bulldogs, Brooklyn Anderson. So Anderson will be the third pitcher. We'll take a break as she warms up. 10-1, runners at first and second with 1 out here for Clark County, leading Louisiana on TribCast.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department, neighbors helping neighbors. So Anderson done with her warm-up tosses and is ready to face her first batter, the leadoff hitter in the order, Maggie Schutte. And the ball goes to the ground. Both runners are going to advance as it bounced out in front of Mills. So runners at second and third with just 1 out. Already 2 have crossed the plate, and there's a swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. 7th batter of the inning for Clark County. This one grounded past the diving second baseman into short right field. One runner going to score. Here comes the next, and she'll come in without a throw. A 2 RBI single, and it's 12-1, Clark County. Kirchner and Brown coming to score. And now it'll be Drenda Hess. Showing bunt, pulls back, ball gets away, and the runner takes second. 1-0 the count. And another in scoring position as Schutte is down there at second base. Anderson rocks and fires. There's a strike called. Evens counted a ball and a strike. Drenda Hess, 2 for 2 today. Well, 1 for 1 actually. A single, hit by a pitch, and walked on base 3 times. That one misses. The count goes to 2-1. As that miss starts to pick up a little bit, any harder, and I think we'll go to the plastic bags. Strike called. 2-2 the count. Anderson, third pitcher of the day for the Bulldogs, delivers a 2-2, and it's back to the screen. Runner will take third on the wild pitch. And the count goes full with Boulware on deck, who's 0 for 3. Payoff pitch from Brooklyn is a walk. Snap throw down to second, back in safely is Schutte. First walk issued by Anderson. And Boulware will be the batter. The laid steal and down into second. As the pitch was called a strike is Hess. 0-1 to Boulware. Now at 2 in scoring position. That one up high. 1-1. She's fouled out twice and popped out to the second baseman. 1-1 count. This one fouled. Just over the scoreboard. On the left field side, a ball and 2 strikes. That was her best contact of the day. Up high. 2-2 the count to Aubrey Boulware, the catcher for Clark County. Up high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. She wouldn't want to load the bases for Ellison, who's been on base 3 times in the ball game. This one ripped down the line, foul. About 3-foot foul down the left field line. Count remains full to Aubrey Boulware. Pop foul out of play. We'll do it again. Brooklyn Anderson, a sophomore pitcher. The next. Popped up. Going back on it is Rayleigh Burrs. She makes the catch, and the runners will have to stay put. Third pop out of the day for Boulware. And third to the third baseman. That'll bring in Ellison, who's already walked in this inning and scored a run. Up high for ball 1 to Abby Ellison. Anderson trying to pitch out of this jam. This one to Lindsay at short, throw over, dug by Caps, and the inning is over. So Clark County leaves a couple in scoring position. but now lead 12-1 after 4 full here on the peoplestribune.com.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school sports action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
It'll be Mashmeyer to lead things off as the 7, 8, and 9 spots come to the plate for Louisiana, trailing by 11. Foul tip into the glove. 4 strike 1. This one fouled out of play, and it's 0-2. Mashmeyer, we have another pinch hitter on deck, and that's Rachel Williams, the senior. 0-2 to Mashmeyer. This one hit past the third baseman under the shortstop's glove and into left field. It's a leadoff hit for Mashmeyer. Just the third hit for the Bulldogs today, and the first by someone not named Autumn Castagna. That'll bring in Rachel Williams. Where's number 7? That's my wife's favorite number. She's down at New Haven High School tonight with Chuck Brandstetter. Broadcasting is Silex. I think it's in the books now. Played against Wellsville. Silex with a 10-run first inning. Trying to get an update from way down south. So Williams will dig in. 13-0, the final in 5. So Silex only 3 more runs after that 10-run first. And there's a strike called on the first pitch to Williams. She takes the spot of Gretchen Camps. Brianna St. Clair is in the on-deck circle, and it's quickly 0-2 to Williams. One on, nobody out, and that one misses. 1-2. Allie Mueller, the player of the game down there in that 5-inning, 13-0 game. Struck out 8, just allowed 1 hit. 2-2 the count to Rachel Williams. Louisiana needs 2 to continue this game. This one grounded to the second baseman. Tag? No, they missed the tag. She's asking if she was called safe or not. That is usually a sign that you thought you got tagged. So they missed the runner going to second. That is Elise Dewey running for Mashmeyer. Out at first is Williams 4-3. So there is 1 out, and that's back to the concession stand. 0-1 to Brianna St. Clair. This one hit in the air, center field. Moving in on it is Schutte, and she makes the catch. And Louisiana down to their last out. And it'll be Rayleigh Burse. Ray 0 for 2 today with a couple of ground outs to the pitcher. She needs to get on base here to continue the Bulldog season. First pitch to her is a strike called as she pulled back the bunt and took a strike. Well, the fifth inning stretch, I don't know if we'll get there or not. That one is ripped down the line and foul, just foul, and Louisiana down to their last strike. Fifth inning stretch. If we don't get there, always brought to you by State Farm Insurance and your agents Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green. Hopefully we do get there. Up high. But Louisiana has to score twice. Ball and 2 strikes to Rayleigh Burse with Autumn Castillo, who's 2 for 2 on deck. Bushling delivers. It's popped out of play. We'll do it again. Burse digs back in. Bushling from the circle winds and fires. This one is hit in the air. Deep to left. Misjudged, and that will be a home run. It just kept carrying Rayleigh Burse with a dinger, and Louisiana gets those 2 runs. We'll play another half inning at least as Burse rounds third. Her first hit of the day is a home run and makes it 12-3 in favor of Clark County. Louisiana starting the comeback here in the top of the 5th inning. A 2-run shot for Burse. Deep to left, and to score was Dewey. And here come the Bulldogs, right? That'll bring in Castillo's 2 for 2. And takes a ball to start this at bat. 1-0 the count to Autumn. Ball is definitely carrying today. We saw that on the ball that ended up with the injury to Gutierrez to center field. 2-0. Gutierrez's spot is on deck, but she's been removed from the game. Oh, she's going to be re-entering to bat if the inning continues. Up high, ball 3. 3-0 to Autumn Castillo, who's already been on base twice for Louisiana. Looking to make it there for the 3rd straight at bat. The 3-0 pitch takes a strike. And the count goes to 3-1. There's the Burse home run ball, returned to her in the dugout, and this one is fouled down the left field side and just out of play. Brown gave it a run out there, but ran out of room. The count goes full to Castillo. This is the deepest she's making it into a count. Doubled in the 1st. Singled and scored in the 4th. Batting again here in the 5th. Louisiana starting to come alive. Just got a piece of that. Spoiled a good pitch by Bushling. And the next to Castillo is grounded to the 3rd baseman. Up with it is Plengy over to 1st, and the side is retired. And Castillo retired for the first time today. She's had a good day. Louisiana gets to play on. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and it's time to stretch with State Farm Insurance agents Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Want your dollar stretched with a discount? Double check on your insurance today. From State Farm Insurance here on thepeoplestribune.com.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, new and used equipment, parts and service, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Bottom of the 5th we go. Hope you enjoyed your stretch from State Farm Insurance. And for Clark County, it'll be Lee, Plengy, and Ackley, the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. This one is hit opposite field and will drop for a leadoff base hit. Cut off by Castagna to hold her to a single, but Lee is aboard, and that'll bring in Nicole Plengy. She's 1 for 2 today. Pop out to third, a single, RBI single back in the first inning, a 3-run first. Bunting came up empty, and the throw down to first not in time. As Lee gets back, 0-1 the count to Plengy with Ackley on deck. Brooklyn Anderson in her second inning of work. This one chopped foul. Had a lot of English on it, and then the count goes to 0-2. 12-3 our score. And Anderson delivers. Popped up again, out of play behind us. About got the hood of that Lincoln behind us. Fell just short of it. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 on, and nobody out. This one grounded foul to the third baseman. Delivered back to the pitcher by Rayleigh Burse. Gutierrez started, was relieved by Rule, and now Brooklyn Anderson. The third pitcher delivers. This one ripped fair past the third baseman, just inside the bag. Into third goes the runner, and now they're going to try and score as it was mishandled out there, and another run comes in. It's now 13-3, and that's the ball game. 10-run here in the 5th on an RBI double by Plengy. And that does it for the Bulldogs season. 1 run scored here in the bottom of the 5th. And we didn't make it all the way through our 5th inning, but we've got our Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame for you coming up after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
Dude, you look different.
Well, my body is glowing gold.
No, it's not that. Did you get a new shirt?
No, I joined the Fuel Rewards program at Shell and got instant gold status. I save 5 cents a gallon on every fill every day.
No, did you lose weight?
Get rewarded with instant gold status at Shell. Join the Fuel Rewards program now at fuelrewards.com/gold. Restrictions apply. Active gold status required. Introductory offer valid for 6 months after activation. Limit 20 gallons at participating Shell stations. See fuelrewards.com/gold for full details.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Louisiana, Bowling Green, and Clapham schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
It's time for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame. Brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
13-3 is our final here at Monroe City. Louisiana eliminated from district and postseason competition, falling at the hands of Clark County by 10 here in 5 innings. For Clark County, 3 runs in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third, then 5 in the fourth, and 1 more in the 5th. Louisiana uses 3 pitchers. The loss pinned on the starter, Gutierrez, who was also injured in center field during the game. For Louisiana, they scored a run in the fourth and 2 in the fifth to force the bottom of the fifth inning. The big blow in that fifth was Rayleigh Burse, 2-run, 2-out home run, as Louisiana was down to their last strike at the time, a 1-2 count, and Burse knocks it over the left field fence for a 2-run shot to bring this game to the bottom of the fifth inning. Unfortunately, Clark County gets that run back and tends Louisiana here at Monroe City. The win goes to the starter for Clark County, Bushling, as she just focused on pitching, didn't have to do any hitting, and she pitches all 5 innings for the Indians to get the win. Our final thing to take care of, our Community State Bank TribCast Player of the Game, we're actually going to give it to 2 players for Louisiana. Autumn Castagna kept things going for Louisiana. Kept them with a sense that they were in this game. She had a double in the first, was stranded at third, a single, and stole home in the fourth inning. So 2 for 3 today with a run scored, a stolen base of home, and a double. So she is one half of our Community State Bank TribCast Player of the Game. The other is the senior Rayleigh Burse. Her final at bat as a Bulldog, a 2-run home run. Doesn't get any cooler than that to round out a career. So Rayleigh Burse, who struggled to start, puts the big blast on there in the fifth inning. So Autumn and Rayleigh are our Community State Bank TribCast Players of the Game here this afternoon. 13-3 our final in 5 innings. And we'll see Louisiana next year playing in the EMO Conference. So good luck with that transition. A team that just did that, Mark Twain getting ready to take on Monroe City in the second game here. So looks like Silex is into the semifinals of the Class 1 District 7 tournament, and they're going to take on Van Far, scheduled for tomorrow. Clopton will take on the winner of the second game there at New Haven High School. Bowling Green will not play tomorrow. The games were rained out today, so they had that opening round bye. Won't play until at least Friday if they don't get any more rain at Ellsbury over the next day or so. So that'll do it. We're done with the Class 2 District 7 tournament as our only team, Louisiana, falls in 5 innings. 13-3 to Clark County. For Jerry Hickerson taking pictures, Mark Fronick saying good night from Monroe City on thepeoplestribune.com.